Howdy all, this is Texas Gaming Industries here, and welcome to episode 14, part 2 of my Let's Play Transport Fever 2. In the previous episode, we arrived in Romania and began constructing our tracks of what would be our most profitable railway system to basically help the Conductor with his plans for the future of Romania itself. And in this episode, we're going to continue doing that, as well as adding some signals here so more trains can leave the engine house. But our industries here are filling up with oil. They are ready for shipment. Speaking of shipments, I need to get a ship ready to operate. Let's see. Alright. I'll need a large shipping terminal right here beside the Danube River. Also want to connect this by road and connect it up north here. That way a ship can fill up with oil and then take it down here. We'll call this ship route A and give it a purple coloring. We'll fill it up with 10 minutes and then purchase about 2 of these Viola boats and put them onto the service. But we also got to make sure the services in Bucharest are well served. After an extensive look, I feel like it needs some modifications, especially the road around the palace, which is somewhat narrow. So, I'm basically upgrading this to a 4-lane road, with a bus lane and electrified tram tracks, and player ownership. We'll connect to this, and then we'll start expanding our trolley lines around town. A little bit of modifications around the area, of course. Now let's see. So once we expand to this, we're gonna switch over to extra large street, and then just go back to large street 4-lane as we head towards the northern district. But as we go down this road, we are gonna remove the tram track and primarily make it a 4-lane road with a bus lane for my vehicles. All the way down. And I just basically gave it a 4-track without trolley lines. Great. There we go. Now, the road around the station is a little too small right now. I'll have to fix that. Let's see. There we go. Connect this here. This, 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 and this. This, and this. 4-lane road here. Add this, and this. And then connect to this road here. And add a little more around here, and that should basically do it. Oh, I just realized I put in tram tracks without electricity. What was I thinking? Because there's no diesel or electric trolleys now, or even horse-drawn ones. So why would I even do that? Alright. The trolley line is complete. We'll add a pair of stations here at the palace grounds. Place one here in the eastern district. North for the northern district. And south here for the western district, leaving us about 4 stations to serve. Let's see. 2, 3, and 4. We'll call this Trolley Service A. And then put in Trolley Service B. And both lines will be orange. and I'll purchase about one of these two type of trams. Now we have the KTM one from the previous mission, but we also have this new one, the LM68. So let's see. There's 4 trolley stops, so let's basically just get 4 of these and assign a pair to each route. Let's see. No lines. Oh, this one needs to be looked at. Okay, trolley service A, Church Street. Put that on 1. Trolley service. Put this on 2. And I think that should basically do it. Now we gotta also get some passenger service around Gullity. Because even though our station is quite close, there's some areas that haven't been connected by the radiuses of the station. So let's add a bus service here. And since there's only going to be one, we'll just call it bus service. Now let's have a look at our buses. Now we have the Fuso B46 and ZIS 5155, which we got in the previous mission, but we also have 2 new buses. The MAN SL 192 and this limousine. I think this limousine will be very important later. So, let's basically purchase a pair of these and put them to service. Perfect. Now, my old trains are running, my steam excursions are up and running, and so is my express passenger service. Soon enough, we'll start earning money, as my company now basically is in debt. Speaking of which, I need to name my company. So I'll call this Romania State Transportation Commission. It will place... Ooh, this is... Let's see. I think I'll have to basically take out a bit of a loan here. I'll take out about 20 million credits in loans, because I'm pretty sure I'll be able to cover that money up eventually. Let's see.
The Tribune of Distinction demands that everything is always available in abundance. Supply the capital city with the necessary goods.
Now that the oil field is up and running, we now have to deliver loads of oil from the oil refinery to the plastics factory, as well as delivering oil straight into the downtown of to the business district. However, we can't basically build a track through town, so we'll have to basically bring a freight train in to run a freight train in by... Yeah. We'll bring a freight train in by rail, diesel powered, by the way, and basically add a truck stop nearby. With no trams, of course. Let's see. Units. And let's see, where's the highest demand of oil located? There we go. And let's add a road vehicle stop. Well, a road vehicle depot there. We'll connect this to this and call this Truck Route A. Give it green, full load, 10 minutes. And let's see, we have the ZIS pickup trucks, as well as this new one, a tanker truck, as well as these MAN 19.304 trucks that we got in the last mission of Era 2. Take out another loan and purchase about 10 of these and put them onto this. So that basically will deliver about 210 units of oil once created. Let's see. And we also need to have, let's see, how much is it for one of these? 39.1 million credits. Oh gosh, this is gonna really break my bank account. not enough money. And I'll quickly put this on a new route. Connect this to this. But I need to get the tracks built, of course. $40 mph, that's fine. A little straight, and then add this. This will be Freight Train B Refined Oil. We'll load, and it will unload at the station, and the trucks will bring it into Bucharest. Speaking of which, the steam excursion. Actually, let's have a look at some more routes. None of my routes are making any money. Although, there are a lot of people wanting to ride my express service. Speaking of which, I don't think I need 11 coaches. I'll just delete that to earn back a little bit of money. 641,000 credits, with only 15 people riding. It's okay, I guess. This one has 31 passengers on board, so it should at least make a little bit of a profit. And we made about 9... Let's see, how much did this train make? 10.5 million credits! And over 400 units of crude oil just waiting to be processed. And one of our ships is already nearly fully loaded with that stuff already. Alright. A refined oil train will be waiting to pick up the oil. Let's see. It might be a good idea to eventually expand production to deliver this stuff here. Because if I deliver plastic, I could basically bring in iron ore. Plus, I'll need to think of a form of transport that will carry a lot of plastic on their hands. I'll just basically take out another loan. I'll pause the game to make sure that none of the money goes away in just a split second. I'll lay down a new road. And set up a new route here to here. Ship Route B. It'll be a full load, 10 minutes, and I'll acquire myself the Axalip, which will carry the plastics. And I'll pay back as much as I can to be able to stay out of debt for a little while. Train 2 is carrying raw oil in. Oh, no full load. Unlike the first one. 184 units to 100 to 400. Well, the shipment is increasing little by little, so it should start producing more oil eventually. Let's see. Plastic is being produced. One of the ships has just arrived with some crude oil. My other ship is ready to pick up the plastics. Because this trading port requires 1 unit of plastic to make 1 unit of iron ore. It's 59 units of regular refined oil being produced right now. And the level is starting to go up. Consumption has gone up to 400 units of oil. Hopefully some of my other trains will basically bring up enough money to get me out of financial debt. 42 people. It made enough to basically cover its operational expenses. Let me see, where's that express? Ah, here it is. We can only carry 220 passengers, but at least, however, it will make a little bit of extra money. Because look at all these people wanting to travel by rail. 927,000 credits. And that load to its destination. There's already trucks waiting to be picking up this oil. Let's see. Transport 0. It needs to basically go up in order for it to expand. Now the consumption is starting to increase and my oil supplies are starting to dwindle. It's not good. That is really not good. I have to deliver more oil. And thankfully, with the length of this track, this train is going to wait patiently until this one is fully loaded. Well, at least one of our trucks is now, well, our truck's now fully oil. Yep. That should be enough oil to basically satisfy the people of central Bucharest. And then we could basically move on to our next task. 99 units of plastic, but the ship will basically take its merry time along the water and then come back to pick up more plastic in the future.
Industry is developing marvelously, but Dr. Elena, Romania's greatest scientist, is convinced the country's economic output could grow much faster than the boldest predictions. The huge refinery is capable of refining far greater amounts of crude oil, and the giant steel mill can smelt even more iron ore. The Republic is rich in manifold resources. Sadly, the only one the land is not blessed with is iron. It has to be imported from Allied bloc countries in exchange for other industrial products.
Now our next task is simple. We need to bring in plastics to produce iron ore. And here's a thing as well. While we could deliver iron ore by ship, it will have to go through the Danube River to get to the steel mill. That is not going to happen, especially since this bridge is way too low for a ship to pass through. 7.22 million credits. That should take a chunk off of my debt. Let's see, where's the other trains? That one's being filled up. This one is being filled up. Let me look at my services. Which one is not making the most money? The steam excursions are not doing that great. I think those steam excursions were not going to work so well. And I need the money badly. We might be able to continue them once I earn enough money to not only buy them, but also earn enough money from transport to cover my debt. Let's see. So, plastic has been delivered, and it's slowly being consumed. Let me think. Maybe I don't need that many oil trains right now. I'll just put this one to raw oil number 2. I might be able to purchase another set in the future, but for now, I'm limited on what I can do. We'll place down a 320-meter freight station to pick up the iron ore, and another one near the steel mill so it can process into steel, which will then be used for various construction projects. my industries nearby has basically grown a level. We'll basically build a stone bridge over the river. Place that there. Add this. And then add that. We'll place some signals here to make sure that no train accidentally gets into the way. And then basically build the track out of that area. No tunnel. It'll cost more, but at least it won't basically be too much of a problem. Place down a signal here. And let's see. I'll sign the trains here. Freight train C. Iron ore. Put blue below any. But let's see, what locomotive could I use that can help with the iron ore deliveries? Let's see. 3100, 2203, 3000, 1649. I think I'll just get the FD class and use gondolas to carry this iron ore. 31 million, but however, we'll switch over to diesel eventually. I plan to basically have all freight trains be powered by diesel traction by 1980. And I think we'll basically do it for this episode. So, if you enjoyed this episode of my Let's Play Transport Fever 2, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to Texas Gaming Industries for new video uploads every Friday or Saturday, depending on my outside schedule. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!